The berenstain bears think of those indeed, by Stain and Jane Berenstain. Almost all bears discover in a little while that that's what they'd outgrown make quite a pile. The bear family enjoyed the good things in their life much anyone else. They enjoyed the good food and good times. They enjoyed sung the treehouse and the comfortable chair before a creaking fire. They enjoyed books and music, toys and a game, and quite a cook clock. But sometimes it seems, especially to Mama, that perhaps the bears were enjoying too much of the good things. They're also clear to Mama as they managed the treehouse. They had problems, a problem that came under hitting the too much stuff. Too much stuff in the closet, too much stuff in the drawers, too much stuff in the basement, too much stuff in the attic. There was too much stuff everywhere. It all made Mama a little uneasy. It was beginning to be worried. Papa thought there was a too much stuff problem too. But he was more annoyed than worried. Annoyed about the first wheel car that brother had left on the stairs when the creaky duck that sister had left on the bathtub. But there was much more on the Mama's mind than the fast wheel cars and squeaky ducks. What was beginning to worry her that had so much while some others had so little. And as sometimes happens to be with a worry, when you go back to bed, it came into a nightmare. That's what happened to Mama. One night she dreamed that all their stuff came alive and poured the drawers and closets and knocked Crindy in the crystal, shouting, "Too much stuff! Too much stuff!" "What's the matter?" asked Papa when Mama woke up screaming. "It was just a dream, my dears." The hawk thought it was just a dream. She knew what she would do. The next morning at breakfast, she made an announcement. "This family," she said firmly, "has altogether too much stuff. It's time to get rid of some of it." "Stuff?" said brother. "What sort of stuff?" "Stuff like doors with no head," Mama said. "Broken airplane model, old puzzles, games and nobody play, and fast wheel cars on the stairs and squeaky duck in the bathtub," claimed in Papa. "Now wait a minute," protested sister. That's all our stuff. What about some yours? My stuff's about like what? You have 17 fishing rods," said brother, "and a zillion of old fishing magazines you stock in the attic," said sister. "But those are valuable collectibles," said Papa. Mama groaned. "Look who's groaning," said Papa. "What about those shelves and old cookbooks you never look, and those Bits and Yan's clothes you never going to use?" "That's right. All right," agreed Mama. "I guess we have all a lot of things we don't really need. That's just my point. What should we do with all?" Their family thought in a moment. "Hey," said brother, "let's have a yard sale in the forenoon." "Yeah, good idea," agreed sister and Papa. But that was not what Mama had in mind. She had been thinking more and more about all those folks who are so little, especially with the Christmas coming on. But what could the bear family do? Mama already had a plan in mind. First, she and Papa made cups go through and all that stuff, the 3 piles. One was like old board games and puzzle. In another, all those forgotten but still good toys and sport goods, and all the clothes and furniture, extra cookbooks and unused fishing rod. and the bears pile everything in the car. They hardly enough room left of them. Where are we going? asked the sir. First stops, said Mama. It's the old bear's house. The old bear's home was where older bears went to live when they need help taking care of themselves. Nurse and doctor look after them and make sure they were good healthy, but sometimes the older bears get a little lonely and bored. They like visitors and get things to do. They part of Mama's plan. Their family alive in the old bear's home. They handed our games and puzzled in the old bears and sat down and play games and the puzzle would do. At first, brother and sister were a little shy and embarrassed. The bears just so old, but after a while they got over. The bears at home weren't any older than their neighborhood Mrs. Grizzle, and she was okay. Soon they were having a fine time, and so were their older bears. They were all sorry when it was time to leave. And the next stop was the Beartown Young Cubs Hospital. Brother and sister knew about the hospital. Brother had come to get his ankle. An X-ray time thought it was broken, and sister had come along to watch. The bear dropped in a load used toys. They were welcomed. The hospital workers and the toys were given a hospital Christmas party. On their way out, they saw a young bear in a wheelchair with a leg and a big chest. They were glad they had brought them toys. He looked at it was used and cheering up. The last stop was a Beartown Bears Who Carry store. There's a store that sold things that release money for the needy bear. The bear who needs warm clothes and good food. The store has run by bears who are in uniform and often play the band from the store. The bears all locked up old clothes and furniture in the store. On the way, they stopped for a sing a few Christmas carols on the band. And there's the big iron pot on the sidewalk and they collect money from needies. Papa gave sister $1 and put in it. They handed home warm feeling about they were done. And driving home, they passed the light windows of the department store. There, the beautiful condition of the Christmas. There's windows after window. And the new toys and games. There are new things to be home. And the very listed thing, the fishing post. But member of the bear family were so filled with a special thought about helping others that they hardly noticed the wonderful thing in the window. Except they may be out of the corner of their eyes. Thank you for listening to my book, and please subscribe and like. Please, 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 please.